Hello all! So I recently posted a blog where I talked about like how to get your wardrobe in order and how to pick out outfits and stuff like that, and it got me thinking about the types of things I used to wear, and yeah, I just felt like doing a video to go over some of my past fads that I used to rock. I don't know why I'm so embarrassed, because I love looking at my old photos. It's so funny when thinking about what I do now. So right now I am rocking this outfit to show you some of the stuff I used to wear. This isn't exactly how I used to wear things, but growing up I didn't wear a lot of makeup, and I still don't, so I have no makeup on. In high school, I used to slather my hair in gel and leave it crunchy. So I was definitely rocking that type of like chola type of style. I also had this scarf specifically, and wore it all the time until my sister finally told me she hated it. Which I still kept it anyway, so clearly it doesn't matter. And then in middle school, I used to wear a whole lot of neon colors. So I don't wear neon anymore, but this is the brightest color I own. So it's a nice salmon-y type of color. So I thought I'd wear that. Plus I'm wearing it today in general. Okay, so let's get into it. I made a note list thing to, yeah, I can still see lots of crunch. I have a mirror right here, which is super distracting. So in middle school, like I said, I used to rock a lot of neon colors. I actually don't think I have any pictures of neon colors that I used to wear, but another thing aside from that, I used to wear really out there graphics on my shirt. So very like any type of big over the top. The one thing I can think of right now is I noticed in one of my old school pictures I had a butterfly surrounded by flames. So yeah, very interesting graphics. I still wear graphics, but they're very like toned down. I have to mention, in middle school I owned shortalls. Shortalls were not a thing that was popular. They are overalls, but they are shorts if you get it by the name. And I rode my bike with them, but I wore them all the time. And I don't know what happened. I wonder where this, maybe my mom threw them out, but I wore them all the time. I love them so much. Another thing, I used to always wear my hair in pigtails, but like pigtails. And that was interesting. I still wear braids. I still like them, but now I wear the Dutch braids. When I did start wearing my hair down, I definitely wore it crunchy. I also would part it straight in the middle. And I don't think I stopped that until, I don't know, maybe after high school, but it's very young looking. One last thing, in middle school going into high school, one last thing of middle school anyways, I was very, very self-conscious of my arms. And despite the jacket I wear now, I show my arms all the time. Yeah, in middle school I was so scared of showing my arms, and I specifically remember the first time I showed my arms in middle school and the first time I showed my arms in high school. In middle school, I didn't technically show them, but I had just bought a shirt that had lace sleeves, and I ran home because in school we had uniforms, so I ran home, put it on, and ran back to school to see if I could still catch the boy I had a crush on. But of course he was gone, because it takes time to get home and get back, since I used to walk home and walk to school. So it's a funny memory to think about. In high school, freshman year, I think, freshman or sophomore year, I wore my first sleeveless shirt. It was just a regular, like, beater type of shirt, and I think it was black. And I remember being so nervous, and I was walking around campus, and I was like waiting for someone to be like, "Oh my gosh, your arms are so big!" And they could care less. Nobody said anything. Nobody even noticed that I wore something that showed my arms instead of my perpetual jackets. So it was just, nobody cared, and therefore I don't care. And so now I show my arms all the time. So there's a little story. Let's see, what else? I got wacky graphics, yes. I used to wear a lot of plaid. Now I don't wear plaid. Also, my sister mentioned that it didn't look good on me. So lots of support from her. But I think it just kind of phased out. Now I wear stripes. Another thing that, you know, they technically say we shouldn't wear, but I don't care. I like stripes. So I wear stripes. That is my dog barking, most likely at nothing. Oh, hair. Let's see. I used to wear, now I wear very messy hair. I'm like, this is my hair. It is curly, so be it. But I used to wear really, really slick back with gel buns. Now I wear messy buns, and I wear the bubble bun all the time. Which my friends will tell me, why don't you wear your hair down? Because the bubble bun is so much easier, that's why. My eyeshadow, there was a specific makeup palette that I absolutely adored. It was called Coffee Shop. I don't remember who made it. It was like Maybelline or CoverGirl or whatever, it's drugstore. And I wore it all the time. What is in my eye? All the time. But I would point it. Point it out. And I was totally, it's just what I did. Now I blend it in. Or I started blending it in before I got into my nude palette from the 99-cent store that I adore right now. That I don't even know what the brand is, but I love it so much. And, you know, that's what I wear now with my eyeliner, which I used to not wear. I remember the first time somebody put eyeliner on me, and it was really thick, and I told them, I can't say it on camera, but I told them I looked a very negative word, and it's so funny because now I love my thick winged eyeliner, so be it. What else? I used to, oh, baggy jeans. Oh my goodness. I wore the baggiest of jeans. Always. I wore them in middle school, and I wore them in high school, and my best friend, maybe junior year, maybe senior year, bought me my first pair of skinny jeans, and I have never gone back. I wear skinny jeans non-stop. Like, one, I wear jeans in general, like all the time, but now they're definitely skinny jeans. But before I wore skinny jeans, let's see, high school, most of the years I used to wear like workout clothes, because I never wore sweatpants very much, and leggings weren't a thing yet, and even so I don't wear them. But I used to wear sweatpants. I always wore like the football and basketball gear that they gave us in school, and that was what I rocked. That was my everyday style. Just doing who knows what with my hair. I rocked some interesting hairstyles at the time. I remember I used to comb out my curls, and I would just have this puff. I don't know why. I do not know why. I think that's all I have. I'm gonna be so mad if I forget something. I wanted to mention a few things. This is probably gonna be a long video, but I wanted to mention a few things that have not changed. I don't wear paisleys. Paisleys, if you don't know what they are, they're the little swirl designs. They kind of look like thick commas. They're in all the bandanas back in the day, and so I think it derived from that, because when I was in middle school and high school, I used to always wear the bandanas. My mom always said I looked like I was in a gang, because she was very conservative, and yeah, so it might come from that. Maybe that psychologically I don't wear bandanas, and I don't wear, well, I also don't wear hats or beanies. I have 2 pairs of beanies. 2 pairs. I have 2 beanies. One has cat ears, and the other one has the little, like, puff. So, but I rarely wear them. So yeah, no paisleys, no headgear. I think I got it from my mom. Another thing is I don't wear fringe. I don't know. I feel like it's too much movement on me. Like, I got all this hair, and I do a lot of moving. So, yeah, no fringe. I also don't wear bangles. I think that would be too much movement for me too. I don't wear anything bedazzled or glittered or with gems. So when I was in middle school I did. I remember having this purple shirt and it had a few of the like bedazzle things on it where it's just like, not the metal one, but you know the little press-on iron one that's just like a little sparkle. I had like cassettes and like music lyrics and stars. Like I said, funky graphics. And then I don't wear animal print. Last thing, I don't wear animal print. I said in the past I don't wear animal print because I don't want people comparing me to an animal. But I don't know. I don't know if that still applies. I have 1 pair of leopard or cheetah print shoes, but other than that, yeah, I don't have anything animal print. So yeah, that's all I was going to talk about. Just what's changed, what's stayed the same, what's what.